Low defense, high damage. I'm sold. Now we just need to kill enough of the idiots to get all the damage we need, because we want to destroy absolutely everything. Our first upgrade is going to be quick shot, a rapid fire shot aimed right down the line of sight, which is exactly what we're doing anyway. These arrows do a lot of damage. And then we're going to take multi-shot, perform a multi-shot on successive quick shots. And that's going to be really effective against the fruit flies. We're firing giant damaging arrows. We can also wander around and find sometimes stumps and sometimes treasure. We'll go ahead and kill this one, and these are traps that we keep dropping on the ground for the idiots to run into. We're also going to take Fleeting Quiver, a deadly attack firing a barrage of arrows in all directions. That's going to be helpful because I generally fire in one direction and that can get a little tense later on. Also, plus 10% experience gain. That's a big one moving forward. And we can become a grave robber. Hopefully they were important. That way we'll get lots of stuff. 10% base damage is also nice. I'm actually going to take that because our base arrows will do a lot. It's the one thing I sort of have control over. Everything else just sort of fires wherever it wants. Base damage going up another 10%. We'll check what that is in just a moment. It looks like we're at 9 base damage. That might be multiplied somewhere along the way, but that's plenty for now. Okay, so 9 is the base damage. We're actually hitting for 10 to 12 because of our boosts. Rain down arrows in a devastating line attack. Yes. Basically, we're firing arrows in all directions. So hopefully we eventually get those leveled up to the point where they're really doing all sorts of damage and effects. We have some poison raining down. I think we got a pickup that adds that. I'm going to boost my explosive trap AoE range and damage by 20% per rank because those are popping up all over the place and the enemies will just inevitably walk into them, and that clears some space for me. And I need to remember they're there because they are going to come in handy, especially against bosses. We now have a bowl of tomato soup on our side as well. We're also going to get Poison Blast, a powerful arrow that releases a poison blast on impact. I'm not sure it's that one, but every once in a while all these effects will go off. I do need to get some of them higher level because I'm pretty sure they're going to do better and better things the higher level they get. In fact, one of our upgrades actually has more damage for higher levels. So Trapper's going up again, another 20% to AoE and damage. Another purple wizard who just got poisoned really badly. Now we're fighting the children of the elves or something. They should go down pretty easily because they are quite small. Fleeting Quiver is also getting leveled up. More arrows, less cooldown, and just more fire rate. I think that's just the one that perpetually fires and circles around me. So once that gets strong enough, that might be my big friend. There's a cursed presence 25 meters lower right. They sort of all feel like cursed presences. Is it this? I accept the curse. Catapult. Okay, so it's gonna rain down damage around me. That's actually terrifying. Hopefully we get a good reward from that. At least we get a big warning about where it's all falling. Surprise damage is the worst kind of damage. So as long as I'm not standing directly under the shadow, we'll be fine. And I've played a lot of Zelda. So our reward from that, I think, is this thing. I think we're supposed to kill this thing as much as we can. I'm not really sure what this thing's doing. It hurt me a little bit. Okay, we're going to do multi-shot level up again. This coin creature is, I don't know what it's doing, but it's really starting to annoy me. Okay, it looks like it's taking off. Yeah, there's a lot of questions still, but I figure we can answer all those with just more damage. Always more damage. Fleeting Quiver again, fires a barrage of arrow in all directions. Its cooldown -5, fire rate up 60%. Yeah, there's a lot of arrows going in all directions. That's just going to help thin out the idiots so we can maneuver better. Definitely going to get greedy and we're going to pick up all the chests and murder all the glowy mushrooms we can. We got a lucky rabbit's foot for our trouble. Not really sure what that does. Okay, increased chance to obtain larger quantities of gold and boost luck by 5%. I do enjoy luck a great deal. Not really sure what that is, so I'll pick it up. Plus 15 something. I'll take 15 anything for free, really. I don't complain. There's also a little attack thing on the ground. I think that probably gets us a little extra damage would be my guess. Swords normally mean damage. A little movement speed might also not hurt considering I get a move. I could really only do my damage horizontally. I have a few attacks that go in other directions, but horizontals are bread and butter. I'm going to take Burst Shot and Explosive Trap and inflict a secondary Fire Blast. I think we're letting a lot of those go, so like if the stump walks over that, should be a secondary blast. Maybe there was there. Whatever the case, we got a secondary blast in some of our attacks, so we can't complain. I do need to try and remember that this is a low defense character, so I really don't want to get hit. We're going to take way more damage than we would on other characters. But we do lots of damage, hopefully things die before they get the chance. We've poisoned the mushroom, which seems ironic, and it died and gave us a purple soul. A traveling merchant has set up a camp nearby. Base damage is going up by a further 10%. I don't know if that applies to all my attacks, but if it does, that's actually pretty enormous right now. Something has invaded my world. Okay, Lord Gummy Bear. Lord Gummy Bear is running straight toward me, right down my line of sight. So we'll just pull him through all these traps. Okay, good. He missed that one. I think he missed that one. Yep, keep coming toward me. Is he healing? He is healing. That's not fair. I'm the only one that's allowed to heal. Okay, well, you know what? Follow me this way. We're going to go see the merchant. Well, I turn you into a pincushion as well. Well, we're rooted. That's not good. Okay, we're going to heal. We have 2 healing charges. Invader defeated. Good. Not sure I got a reward for that. Oh, we got nimble boots. So we're now immune to root. We take 50% reduced damage from spike traps, increased stamina regeneration by 10%. That's great. I didn't even know we had stamina. So since we just used one of our health charges, I think I'm going to buy one of those. I think I'm also going to buy this. Boost defense by 40%. We're going to reduce speed by 10, but we can still get speed back. Okay, then I'm going to buy barbed helmet. Shoots a circular burst of barbs every 6 seconds. More damage going out, and that's all we need. Okay, Trapper, the AoE range and damage of my traps is going to go up even more. There's also a magnet over here I want to grab because we're going to get greedy and suck up all the souls. Or whatever those things are. It's experience and therefore power for us. That's all that really matters. Well, we finally got another arrow volley. I do like this one a lot. We get +4 arrows, plus 10% damage. I noticed when that thing does land down, it really does some damage. There's also like a giant walking chest with legs on it. It's pretty funny looking, so we'll go ahead and fill it with arrows as well. Hopefully it dies pretty quickly. Enemies can really move quite quickly sometimes. Starting to get a little bit of a buildup of enemies, which is alarming. We definitely need to get more efficiently our arrows into enemies. You spot something in the distance to the west. Yes, okay, we'll walk to the west. There's also a gold coin thing, and we're gonna get something good here. I'm gonna take base damage up 10%. I re-rolled into that. I think just having extra damage overall is going to be key because things are getting tough. We need to kill them a little bit quicker than we are. Because so far, I'm not super thrilled about the amount of enemies surviving on the map. We also have explosive idiots showing up too, so it would be nice to kill them before they explode. We're getting little rats as well. I think that's a challenge circle below me. So if we sit here, we can accept the challenge. I don't know what the challenge is. I think we just need to stay in a circle for a little while, which isn't going to be super easy considering we attack only left and right. So we'll do our best. It's not really clarifying what the challenge is very well. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that. We'll get back to the challenge area in just a moment. Okay, we're going to upgrade quick shot, rapid fire, aim down the line of sight. That's just going to be an extra arrow. We took a little bit of damage there. Something just happened though. So that feels good. Okay, when does the challenge end? Am I missing a countdown or a bar somewhere? This doesn't feel super intuitive. A cursed challenger enters the fray. Is it you? Are you the challenge? You look like the challenge. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull you back this way. Well, there's my 10% movement speed back. Normally I would completely forget about that. So, okay, that timer is cumulative. Got it. All right, well, we're going to avoid the mushroom for a sec while trying to fill it with arrows. Come on. Okay, we challenge completed. We got Cheetah's Spirit Ring. Ooh, this one's got a green outside. Boost speed by 1% every 200 kills. Ooh, we're going to get faster and faster. That's actually really good. So we just really need to go crazy on the killing. 200 kills doesn't feel like it's going to take a super long time. Quick shot's getting leveled up, so we get an extra arrow going off on that. That's going to be good because that's pretty big damage at this point. Yeah, got a magnet. Okay, we're going to take out the wizard because there are things they fire are pretty annoying. They're a slow moving orb. They constantly get in my way. Multi-shots going up to level 3. Fire a triple shot every 15 seconds. A flesh golem is arriving. I feel like this is going to be pretty annoying to deal with. He's clearly got quite a bit of health, so we'll try and pull him through a lot of our traps and whatever. We're also almost walking into those. Okay, so far flesh golem is actually dropping pretty quickly. Definitely took a hit there. Didn't mean to do that, of course. But that's okay. We'll just keep going horizontally. We gotta fight this guy hamburger style. Okay, I'm gonna bring my base damage up to 50% boost. Okay, flesh golem keeps walking into our fire traps, so that's good. I could probably mostly just keep pulling him in a straight line like this. Oh, that was almost stupid of me. So far, so good. He's actually getting really, really hurt. Those traps on the ground are actually really good for bosses because they're pretty stupid. I really want to get him deaded. That way we can hopefully get some amazing reward because we're gonna need a little extra help. Okay, idiot's dead. We got greedy and dope in there. Burst shot and explosive trap inflict a secondary fire blast, so the traps are going to do an extra 20. We're sucking up so much. Rapid shot is now going to be 5 out of 5. So now when we rapid fire down our line of sight, it's extra damage. I think we probably killed a few enemies now because our speed feels like it's getting up there as well. And that's good. That way we can get away from enemies without having to use our stamina. Now we can just fire our arrows back from a long ways away. There's also some evil looking worms on the ground, but they're not particularly quick, so we should be able to just kite them into our bombs. I wanted to wander back to the right to see if we left any experience on the ground. I think we mostly sucked that all in when we got that last magnet. I'm a little confused as to what I'm really supposed to be focusing on right now, because these enemies don't really feel that strong. We are getting new flies again. Okay, there we go. These are a little bit stronger. So now the mixture of all the enemies is what's going to be the challenge. There's also some jellyfish zooming past. Probably should have waited to pick up the magnet. Perform a multi-shot on successive quick shots. So we fire triple shot every 12. That's just even more arrows going out, and the arrows are getting pretty big damage. There's a lost old fellow holding a lantern, so we'll go ahead and put him out of his misery. He won't be lost anymore. Wow, he's actually really tough. Like, we put a lot of arrows into that man and he survived. These walking chest things are also pretty annoying. They've got quite a bit of HP, so it's just annoying to have to kill them. We will pick up the bomb thrower thing, that way we can just lob bombs at it for a while. Bombs solve all my problems. Oh, he's dead anyway. So far this run's going very, very well. We got all the right upgrades we needed. I'm going to reduce my cooldowns by 4%. I guess if we get all of those, it'll be a 20% cooldown overall. Which doesn't seem huge, but with the amount of different attacks we have, I think that's actually going to be pretty substantial. There's another elderly gentleman who's lost. My health is getting a little low. I'm going to, use one of my HP recoverers. First arrow quick shot deals additional damage, might as well. So whatever gets hit first in the volley, 20% extra damage is probably actually considerable, especially if there's any critical hits or anything involved. We're now going to fight Warden Grainloch. So as soon as we find that thing, we will start our little fight and do, again, a hamburger style fight. That is the Warden, so we'll get pointed in that direction and fill it full of arrows. Which so far is actually working pretty good. We are getting some hook-handed fellows as well. We're getting all sorts of creepy crawlies trying to fight us. But as long as we're going sort of like this, I think enemies are going to have trouble reaching us. We're going to upgrade Poison Blast, powerful arrow that releases a Poison Blast on impact. That's that one right there. And that gives us a little pocket of breathing room as well. Look at all that gold. This boss doesn't seem to be particularly quick. They can fire whatever that was though. So as long as I'm just sort of slowly kiting them left and right, I think we're actually going to make pretty quick work of this one. As long as hook hands here doesn't overwhelm me. There's also something above me that appears to be moving. I can't help but wonder if it's moving away from me. Is that something we're supposed to catch up to? What is that? I don't know if I want to mess with that or not. It's probably a good reward for killing this, but there's just a lot going on now and I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed with it all. Okay, we just got to remember hamburger style. That's all we got to remember. I got some kind of achievement for something. I do want to kill this, whatever this is. We're absolutely filling that thing with arrows. We haven't even touched the boss in a while, but I feel like I've got to get a pretty good reward from this, whatever it is. At least we're strong enough now that all my other attacks, I don't even have to pay attention to. They're keeping the enemies at bay anyway. We also have another lost old man and another traveling merchant. I do have $630. Maybe I should go grab that real quick. I feel like I might need a little bit of help. So yeah, we're going to make our way over towards the traveling merchant if we can. Just gotta clear a bit of space. We should probably get back to killing the boss too. Okay, this is a good one. Any attack has a 1% chance to spawn an AoE poison cloud. Yes. Ooh, this one synergizes with that. Poison abilities inflict 20% more damage and last 20% longer. We're also going to recharge when use of the health blast. We're going to re-roll and see if there's anything here useful. 20% experience gain will also take, and then we're going to go back to fighting. So we should be seeing a lot more poison out there now, and the poison should be doing lots of extra damage. That feels better. Poison galore. So now we just need to go find all of our lost idiots once again. Okay, we found the boss, so hopefully we'll be able to, yeah, there we go. We got poison right on top. That poison actually is doing considerable. I lost my giant snail, but yeah, it's not the worst thing that's going to happen to us today. We're also going to get multi-shot. That's going to be up to level 5 now. The boss isn't quite dead, but it is now. We're going to do burst shot, a burst of arrows inflicting minor damage and AoE knockback. That's a whole other attack as well, so that's just even more damage going out, and that's probably going to add quite a bit. I guess we might as well fill up all of our different attacks down below. I hadn't really paid attention to that until now. But our damage is still perfectly fine. Like, as long as we're getting our giant poison clouds out there, everything's dying pretty quickly. Especially the mushrooms. Ooh, there's the bomb upgrade. So now we're fighting the weird pumpkin monsters. That's going to be a lot of good experience. Cooldown reduction of further 4%. I didn't have any rerolls, but that's okay. That's just all the quicker we can get all of our different attacks out. Poison's starting to do a lot of damage for us. That looks like a poison drop thing over here. So we'll see if that's hopefully some more poison. Yep, it sure is. So now we're spreading poison around everywhere. So it's a good free for all for us right now to just go crazy. There's another old man. This one looks less lost, but he's definitely charging straight toward us. Not sure what that was. Probably should have not got hit by that. We'll go ahead and fill him with arrows. He'll die. Yep, he's gone. We're going to take a fleeting quiver again. That's just more arrows in more directions and firing quicker while we fight the special enemy. I see too now that when I bought the extra health flask thing, it meant an extra maximum health flask. It didn't actually restore a charge of it. But we're now fighting frogs with knives. I don't know what to make of these guys, but so far our damage is more than keeping up with them, so I feel pretty good about this, especially when the poison hits them. They tend to just disintegrate. There's another old man with whatever he had. He actually had quite a bit of range to him, so hopefully we keep him way over there. Okay, there we go. We just don't get hit by him. Easy. And then it's just back to hamburger style fighting, and nothing here is able to do much about us. We got way closer to the old man suddenly than I thought. He might have teleported across the screen. But so far, yeah, we're just decimating everything. So our traps are getting bigger and stronger again. We seem to be laying lots of those down, so that's just good for us. I don't know if they have any poison effect, but our poison effects are getting huge. And that's definitely very good for us. There's a treasure chest down here I'm really greedily going to try and grab. I feel like if we just get some poison off nearby, we'll really clear some space for ourselves anyway. And the zombies, they're piling up so much. And once that poison gets in there, it just melts them. Look at all that. The lost old man with the lantern is showing up again. We're just going to stay clear of him because I believe he's a flamethrower. Ooh, we definitely want the magnet. A powerful arrow that releases a poison blast on impact. That's going up even more. And more ticks of damage. That might be our strongest attack right now because whatever's doing poison is good. Okay, Sporelord Rotwood is coming to fight us. Looks to be up above. We got a lot of different things to fight right now, so we got to be careful how we do this. Okay, don't touch the poison. Got it. Oh, this is going to get ugly. We can't touch the pink on the ground. This is really going to interrupt my hamburger style fighting. Okay, the enemies seem to be clearing out though. Okay, I'm shooting in the wrong direction. That's okay. We just go like that, and then we're back to fighting Sporelord whatever. Okay, he can summon turrets that also shoot stuff at me. This is going to get to be a tricky fight. I already don't love this. But his HP is going down. We just got to try and walk him into our traps as much as we can and kill everything else around. Yeah, that's it. Keep walking straight toward me. Good moron. Okay, right into the trap. Not sure that did a great deal of damage, but it was funny. Okay, as I walk straight. Wow, those hurt for a lot. Okay, we're going to use some of our HP regen. I got to keep my HP up. That way I have this unreasonable amount of confidence. It's going to get me into trouble. Mushrooms are so annoying. Okay, that one. Can I kill those? Yeah, I actually can. Okay, good. I'm better off just kiting him though, just pulling him endlessly in one direction. We'll hit him with the poison. We'll hit him with everything. The poison's really what gets him. When I get that poison going, I really got to try and like kite him around in it. Those pink mushrooms are also hard to see. Like I almost walk into them again and again and again. Okay, that missed me. Good, good. We got him on poison. Yeah, as long as I go like this, I'm fine. Plus, I can also walk him through. Oh, wait, did he stop in the poison? He might have. Something's happening. He's regenerating or something. Okay, he's putting a lot of HP back on. That's not fair. What is this? What's he doing? Oh, it's the mushrooms around him that healed him. Lovely. Okay, well, now that I know he does that, we just probably should try and avoid that. Burst shot and explosive trap deal extra damage. I feel like that's good because I can lure him into the traps an awful lot and we'll keep him nice and poisoned. Yeah, once I can focus my damage on him, we really do a lot. Like, he gets real hurt. We should probably also grab that. I think that's extra damage. I don't know if those are healing mushrooms. So far, so good. Walk into the trap, kill the mushrooms. Yeah, I think we got him here. Especially if we hit him. Yeah, the poison arrow missed. We got to stay a ways out for that poison arrow to hit him. But I think we're about to absolutely destroy him. Done. And there's a portal. Or what looks like a portal. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Okay, we're going to get 9 more arrows and 20% more fire rate on the arrows that fire in a giant circle around me. But we did also find this weirdo who wants something from us. We can venture forth into the unknown for greater chance of rewards. We're obviously going to attempt that. I did not necessarily read the terms and conditions of that, but I'm sure that'll be fine. It said greater rewards are possible. We do like greater rewards. Plus, with the amount of arrows and stuff we're firing, I think we're going to be perfectly fine. So, whoops, we got a curse. I meant to hit the other button when I walked through that. I pressed spacebar instead of shift. So we definitely just took some damage we didn't have to. It's definitely getting hard to see everything going on. There's a lot of different attacks that are likely to hit me just because I can't see them. I did get the bomb thrower upgrade though, so that's always a fun one. It knocks idiots back. That really just paves the way for me. Now poison is just evaporating everything. Also found a horseshoe, so we're sucking everything in. Cooldown can go down another 4%. There's another horseshoe right there. I think we're going to move out of the area by the time that's going to be useful anyway, so we'll just keep wandering. And I guess the more enemies we kill, the faster I get. Like, my speed has probably gone crazy. We're definitely faster than where we started, and that's important for my build. Poison arrow is going up as well, so now we're doing even more poison damage. And once we land that cloud of poison down, everything just disintegrates. Alright, this is working out very well so far. My builds up until now have failed miserably before like even the second boss. This one's destroying everything. There's another curse. I think the more curses we get through, the better it is. Okay, we get a frost curse that makes it like slippery. It's a little bit hard for me to control. Luckily, I have ridiculous movement speed and plenty of damage, so we're sort of just skating by on that. Cooldowns are going down again, so even more DPS. So every 200 enemies, we get 1% speed boost. We've probably killed many thousands by now, maybe even more than that, so our speed is just going up and up and up. Another curse, something called Dead Reckoning, which doesn't really seem that bad so far, but I don't know what it's actually doing. Enemies are definitely getting a little bit closer to me now, but we are coming up on minute 27. I think the boss showed up in minute 19, so we've made it a long ways past the boss. Ooh, level 5 poison arrows. Even more damage, even more ticks of poison. There we go. 5 curses survived. I got some kind of achievement for that. I walked through damage because I was reading that. Okay, why is there a dark circle? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I would assume don't go in the darkness. Okay, we're gonna go down here then, and this seems safer. Okay, we seem to be stuck on all sides by a dark circle. Although when you walk away from the edge, I don't know if it like forms to us or if it's just my imagination, but it seems like we just have to keep moving from the edge and we always have space again. Ooh, I want that though. I don't want to walk out of this. I don't know what's gonna happen. Curse number 6, Death's Bargain. Sure, I'll take your word for it. There are these fun piles of gold laying around. We're back up to $820. I'm pretty sure I spent that much each time at the traveling merchant so far. So that's actually quite a bit of money for us. This one's pretty good. Burst shot and explosive trap inflict a secondary fire blast plus 60% damage and 20% for the other one. There's a lot of enemies here, and Lord whatever's been summoned into our world. Was that the one we fought earlier? I don't, that actually really hurt. A mushroom touched me and really took some damage off. Lord Idiot might be the end of us. I'm also back in slippery mode again, so it's really hard to maneuver around everything. That would be a big help to us. We gonna level up again. I think I just died. I think I touched one of the red things. But we got all sorts of good stuff going on. 568,000 damage.